than a century of history supports Colombia's best organized club, Deportivo Cali, bearer of a glorious past that rests on its display cases, photos, and videos. But above all, in the memory of the fan, the very soul of the team, the reason for being everything. Since 1912, the city has had a banner of excellence at the sporting and administrative levels. Business example for a thriving region, protagonist of the cultural and economic life of the country. In 1978, a Colombian team reached a Copa Libertadores final for the first time. It could not be other than Deportivo Cali, a pioneer in matches of this caliber, representing the country again in the 1999 final. This international tour is backed locally with 9 league titles and 1 Copa Colombia. As the legendary institution it is, it grows against its classic rivals. It leads all the statistics of direct clashes against all the great teams. The Cali prevails over the best. Deportivo Cali stands out year after year for its excellent administrative management, which is reflected in the infrastructure it has managed to build in these years of existence. It is the only Colombian team that has its own stadium, the Deportivo Cali Stadium. 45,000 seats for the fans to fill a temple built to house eternal glory. A stadium valued at $75 million, located less than 10 minutes from the 2 most important free zones of the region, 5 minutes from the international airport Alfonso Bonilla Aragon, 2 hours from the port of Buenaventura, and connected with more than 5 million inhabitants in 7 cities through a state-of-the-art road mesh. Additionally, projecting onto the development of the surrounding areas as a district of innovation and entertainment. The club also has 2 specialized headquarters to the north and south of the city of Cali. The north headquarters house the administrative area and social club, where our members and their families can spend a wonderful day on our squash and basketball courts, or in the pool area and fitness center. The country sector of Pants welcomes our young promises. The headquarters at the south concentrate the quarry, the jewel of the crown. This high-performance fitness center is home to the professional team's training center, which is also home to the hotel where players from all categories spend concentration periods. In these headquarters, all members have the privilege of walking quietly through a native forest of more than 8 hectares, where nature is the backdrop of sports practice and the recreation of visitors. All this topped off by football and tennis courts, gym and swimming pools. Our business model sets the tone in Colombian football, soccer. We are a company dedicated to the high performance and entertainment and loyalty through sports projects that end in a high-level show. That is why our Golden Quarry forges integral athletes as an active contribution to the improvement of themselves as individuals and our society as a whole. This high-performance school is already recognized all over the world, giving the world portentous talents in recent decades. Mario Yepes, Luis Muriel, Christian Zapata, Jason Murillo, Rafael Santos Borré, John Hanner Lucami, and Harold Preciado are just some of the polished stones we have quarried for the global football soccer elite. The great sporting success of Deportivo Cali's quarriers in major leagues is the natural result of a training methodology which started decades ago and is now a sophisticated striker-producing machine. Hundreds of small promises come to our doors every year, dreaming of being part of the professional team. More than 33,000 of these children are empowered by our subsidiaries and satellites. Since 2000, we have trained more than 13,200 players in the quarry house and quarry homes. In total, more than 35,000 people have been touched by our family schools, which include the entire family nucleus of the quarrier in its physical and mental appearance. The full development of the personality of our quarriers include their correct academic performance. Thus, we have established educational agreements with important educational institutions, ensuring access to comprehensive training for all our young promises. 51 of our pupils have made the most of our agreement with the Universidad de San Buenaventura, certified in the diploma Integral Training for Footballers and an English course. Our policies have promoted a business habitat in which many alliances are formed around the socio-sports project. In order to mark a path for future generations, the example of a transparent, successful, and inclusive institution. In this effort for inclusion, we have entered the age of women's football with a significant investment that is already beginning to show results. This humanist spirit seeks to pay special attention to the protection of the most vulnerable communities in our environment. In 2020, we signed a historic partnership with UNICEF, in which our mission to be a social actor that transforms lives is becoming official. We keep modernizing both our methodologies and in our digital infrastructure. This avant-garde attitude earned us awards. In 2020, WFS Industry Awards for our social project, which maximizes impact and revenue, and in the Sports Biz Awards LATAM 2020 for the Virtual Stadium Project. We have become an international benchmark, which already begins to produce seeds outside the Colombian territory. Our brand new sports training headquarters in Miami, Florida, becomes the first entrepreneurship to form a Colombian team abroad. One more example of our commitment to innovation. Here at Deportivo Cali, we were, we are, and we will be.